Hey guys, it's GameFace here, and welcome back to episode 14 of the Leeds United Career Mode. Now in today's episode we're going to be finishing off the January transfer window and hopefully maybe bringing in one more player. I can't see us signing loads of players, although things obviously do change as you go through the days. And obviously on transfer deadline day things can happen which mean that you maybe have to sign more players than you expected. But in today's episode we've also got a game against Wimbledon to play in the Emirates FA Cup. That should be quite a good match, followed by Blackburn just a few days later in the league. Before we get into things though, if we could go ahead and hit 25 likes on this episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That will be absolutely fantastic. So let's crack on with things. First of all, we are going to take a look at some of the suggestions that you guys left in the previous episode for players I should try and sign. I will try to sign as many of them as possible, but I think more realistically we'll have to wait until next season when hopefully we've been promoted. Obviously, that depends if we can win the playoffs. But yeah, we basically got Sam Byram, who was suggested in the previous episode, to try and re-sign him. Again, leave your thoughts, continue to leave your thoughts about me signing these players in the future. We've also got Johnny Howson, which was a suggestion in the previous episode, and Berahino to sign our pre-contract agreement. And that's actually what I'm going to try and do. That is the one signing I'm hopefully going to try and make this episode. It's maybe a bit of a long shot. He might not want to join this team with us being in the Championship currently, so we'll wait and see what he says. He'll also be a crucial first team player next season if he wants to join us. We'll give him everything, all the bonuses and that sort of thing. So yeah, hopefully he agrees to that. We'll find out after the Wimbledon match, which we are actually going to be playing. Now, it's going to be a bit of an interesting team, this one, because it's a little bit weak, but obviously we have to be careful because we could quite easily go out to Wimbledon here, so it still has to be good enough to win. So this is the side I've gone with. Silvestri will start in goal, Coyle at right back, Eiling and Cooper at centre back, Denton starting as my left back. Then we've got Grimes, and we've also got in there, I think Calvin Phillips is playing alongside him. Sacco starts on the right, Edwards gets into the team here, Marcus Edwards, and then we have Stuart Dallas on the left-hand side. Jermaine Beckford starts up front, his debut for us, so really looking forward to seeing how he gets on up front. He is still the top goal scorer, I believe, in the Championship, so obviously, hopefully he can continue that at our club. Very strong bench if we need them, if things aren't going so well with this side. I hope we can beat Wimbledon. We should do. Obviously, I have to bear in mind we've got a game in 3 days' time against Blackburn, or 4 days' time, however many it was. So that's the reason why it's a little bit weaker. I still think, though, it's a good enough team to beat Wimbledon, and that's the main thing. So let's crack on with the game, hopefully try and beat them. So Jermaine Beckford is back for Leeds. Really looking forward to using him. I hope he does well for us. We paid £1 million, which is a little bit of money for us, obviously. It's not going to be our highest paid amount that we've ever paid, obviously, on this career mode, but it is still a lot of money. I hope that he can get some goals for us. He's 33, so he's obviously in the latter years now of his career, but I still think he's got something in him to try and deliver and score some goals for us. So that's exactly what we're going to hopefully try and do in this episode. He is on good scoring form, or he was at Preston anyway, so I'm just hoping he can continue that at Leeds. Calvin Phillips looking to play it into Beckford. Beckford to turn and shoot. Oh, it's just over the bar this time, but a good pass into him. Jermaine Beckford firing close. Sacco continuing to run inside. Needs a little bit of support here. Sacco is going to cut back in on his right foot and shoot. Not a bad strike, actually, but saved in the end by the goalkeeper. We'll take this one short. Edwards to Matt Grimes on his right foot. It's a good ball in. Someone trying to attack it. Beckford hits it, and again couldn't quite get a shot on goal. We've lacked a little bit of a cutting chance. We've had a few decent chances. We've dominated the chances mainly. But yeah, certainly haven't managed to find that one clear-cut one yet. Okay, that's it. Half-time. Still drawing the game 0-0. It's been a very interesting first half, actually, for us. There's not been loads and loads of chances, but there's been some decent chances. Not enough clear-cut ones, though, for me, which we have been certainly lacking in this match. One thing is for sure, though, Marcus Edwards is certainly a very good replacement for Hernandez. He's looked very, very good in this game. Very lively. Still need to work on his stamina, clearly, from what we just saw a second ago. He's looking quite tired. But yeah, he certainly looks very good for the future anyway. He might well replace Alex Moore a little bit earlier than I suspected. I thought it would maybe be someone for next season, but potentially he could get in the squad a little bit more often this season. Marcus Edwards going to look for Jermaine Beckford. He's going to turn and shoot, and it's 1-0. Jermaine Beckford scores on his return for Leeds. He smashed this into the back of the net. I was just starting to think he's looked a little bit less lively in the second half, to be honest, but as soon as we capitalise on one of their mistakes, a poor pass from one of their players, we end up managing to turn it straight into an attack. Pretty much only one touch there from Jermaine Beckford, and he smashes it past the goalkeeper, and we are winning the game 1-0. He's scored on his return, fantastic stuff for us. That's his second goal in the Emirates FA Cup as well. Okay, the first two changes now. Marcus Edwards and Calvin Phillips will both come off. We'll bring on O'Kane and Barrow. O'Kane will partner Grimes in midfield, Barrow just playing behind Beckford. The next person to come off will probably be Jermaine Beckford, I would have thought. We'll bring on another striker at some stage. I don't know if it'll be Chris Wood or Roof. More likely Roof, I would have thought, but you never know. If we need a bit more height, it'll obviously be Chris Wood up front. Good chance for Wimbledon. Oh, I thought I was going to get there. I didn't get there. That surely be a red, I would imagine. It's going to be for Coyle, is it? Is it going to be a red? Or is he going to let him off? No, it's a red. Okay, maybe Chris Wood won't be coming on. Maybe we'll have to look at a slightly different change. He was through on goal. I thought I was just about going to get there with Coyle's pace. Clearly not. Just got that little touch there. And Dominic Pollion just to push it in front of Louis Coyle. And that gives him a free kick, though. So, you know, we're going to have to change things up, I think, now. But the change has obviously been made, so it's a little bit disappointing. We're going to have to think of what we can do now. Okay, it's going to be Stuart Dallas that will be sacrificed. We'll bring on Berardi. We'll put Saka onto the left-hand side. Barrow will go onto the right, and we'll just play with no centre attacking mid. Jermaine Beckford will have to remain on the pitch. Not ideal, but we had to do it, so it's, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating that's happened. But we're going to have to just deal with it now and hope that we can hold on to this victory at the moment. If they score from here, I'll be so disappointed to concede like this. Oh, he's laid it off. He's going to shoot. Oh, what a save from Silvestri. Keeps it out. And it's gone for a corner. We need to get rid of this one. Come on. Oh, easy. Just need to settle things down a little bit now, I think. Starting to look a little bit sloppy at times. Obviously down to 10 men. It's not helping us with one less player than Wimbledon. Just going to try and keep possession, put it in the corner if we need to, and try not to do anything too silly. Grimes onto Sacco. He's going to actually shoot here. Sacco, it's a good save from the goalkeeper, and a decent chance for us actually to have scored from. We are just going to try and keep it in the corner, but if a chance comes, then we'll obviously try and take it. And I think it'll just be a case of trying to keep it in the corner here with Barrow. That is it. We've won the game 1-0. Jermaine Beckford returns to Leeds and becomes the hero yet again. We've won it, and we're into the next round. Beaten Wimbledon. I'll take the 1-0 win. It's obviously not ideal, but when you're down to 10 men, you just want to get through into the next round, don't you? And it looks like Liverpool have gone out to Sunderland. We've got Leicester knocking Fulham out. Crystal Palace going through. Plymouth Argyle not going out. Brentford going out. Swansea going out as well, along with Bournemouth. So we have actually got to a decent stage now where we've actually beaten or got further than some of these bigger Premier League sides. Louis Cole obviously pick up a one-match suspension. I don't know whether he has to serve that in the FA Cup or not. We'll have to wait and see. I can't really remember how the rules work with that one. I'm pretty sure with the FA Cup he has to serve it in though. We'll go with these 5-player drills. Hopefully get some players going up in attributes and then eventually obviously in overall. How are we doing this week? We've got Farrell going to 72. He's certainly going to have to be a #1 keeper now. And we've got our young centre-back, our young Swedish centre-back going up to 65 overall. So we are looking very good. Some of those youngsters really going well. Might need to change out Calvin Phillips. I think bring in someone like Vieira, see how he does. We'll give him a bit of a chance hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so as you can see from the league table, we do have a game in hand. It is against Blackburn, and where are they in the league? They look like they're near the bottom. Yeah, they're in the relegation zone. They're in 22nd position. We're currently in 6th, but with a game in hand, if we win this match, we could go as high as 4th place. Obviously, depends on the other results around us. It'll more likely be 5th place, I would imagine, though, if we were to win. So we will get on with the Blackburn match. Now, I can't see us really signing anybody other than Berahino, so we'll wait and see whether we can get something back from him before the Blackburn game. Ideally, we probably should hear back from him. Let's see what he has to say. And he's come back and actually accepted the offer. Do you know what? I didn't expect him to do that first time round. I thought he'd be asking for more money. But he has accepted the contract offer, 40 grand a week, and he joins us at the start of next season. I'm obviously really excited about that. If it was to come to the worst and we were to not get promoted to the Premier League, then we'd still have the likes of Snodgrass and Berahino coming in to really bolster our squad next season in the Championship. So I think if we were to not get promoted this year, I think we'd probably go on and maybe even win the league next year if it were to get promoted. Obviously the aim is to get promoted, and that's why I'm bringing in those players to keep us in the Premier League hopefully next season. But let's crack on now with the next match against Blackburn, and we will go with a slightly changed team to the one that we obviously played in midweek, or sorry, the weekend. This is a midweek fixture, this one in the league. But yeah, we're going to have to change things around, so we'll be back once I've done that. Okay, this is the side I've gone with. Peacock Farrell starts in goal for us, Berardi at right back, Janssen and Barley at centre back, Taylor starting at left back, of course. Bridcut and Smith this time in midfield rather than O'Kane. Just decided to go with that partnership. Roof as my left mid, Barrow as my right, with Alex Moat in behind Antonsen. So I think it's quite a strong team. Alex Moat the only possible question mark, I think, really, in that side. That's the bench I've gone with. DeCara gets on there, the Duke, and we'll wait and see how he does. Obviously got Chris Wood there, who I'm hoping to get on the pitch at some point. Needs some more minutes, I think, on the pitch, Chris Wood. Beckford misses out completely. Needs a little bit of a rest after playing in the weekend. So let's crack on with the game against Blackburn, try and get the 3 points, and let's see how we do. Oh, God, that's a very good start from Blackburn. Very good chance for them to go into the lead, and it continues. Peacock Fowl just managed to pounce onto the pass there. That's it, half-time, 0-0. Very bizarre match this one. It's not been great, to be honest. We've had a lot of good bits of build-up, and then as soon as it gets in the box, the attack ends. They just get a foot into the ball, they intercept it, whatever, they tackle us, and we just can't really get any shots away. So it's been a little bit poor from us. Blackburn not playing like a team in the relegation zone, playing with loads of confidence, really creating the better chances, to be completely honest. But we've just really lacked any genuine chances. So we might have to change something round. I think I see Antonsen more as that centre attacking mid position type player. But I think Alex Moat, I want to give him a little bit more game time, but it's difficult when he's not playing that great. So I think maybe Antonsen, I might just drop back a little at some stage. Maybe look to bring on DeCara or Wood. More likely Wood, I would have thought, to give him some time on the pitch. But I think we'll just have to wait and see how things go in these first 15 minutes. Okay, 2 changes. Wood and DeCara on. We're going to take off Anderson and Alex Moat. Now, I'm trying to play DeCara out wide, which obviously isn't his favourite position. He's played there in the past for Leeds and tried to do a decent job. We've got Chris Wood playing in behind Roof. I need some more pace up there. That's the only way I think we're going to win this game. We're struggling really with a little bit of athleticism up front, basically. So we're going to hopefully do that. Wait and see how things go. Roof really struggling to get much of the ball out wide, so maybe DeCara can do a little bit better there. Here we go. Here he is, the big man. Let's try and create something. Come on, DeCara. Running through past a lot of players, doing very well. Barrow to shoot. Oh, and he smashed it into the back of the net. That's all we needed. DeCara running on the ball, and he's just taken on loads of players. Gets brought down eventually, and lays it off to Barrow, who can smash it into the back of the net. 1-0. Only been on the pitch a couple of minutes. I mean, that is the power of a substitute. We've made the 2 subs, and they've all been involved really in that. I think Chris Wood was the one that was driving it forward originally, and what a strike that is. No stopping it. Winning the game 1-0, exactly what we needed. Barrow, again, getting some space to run into, opening up a few gaps for players to run into behind him. Wood going to do the same, couldn't quite introduce Barrow back into the play though. Wood winning it back brilliantly. He's doing a very good job actually in centre attacking mid. Bridcut trying to take a shot, gets blocked. Roof onto DeCara, again getting forward. Really would do with Wood in the box if we could, but I mean, it's not great in terms of accuracy, but if a player's there, it's a deadly ball. Is that from DeCara? Couldn't really pick anybody out, but certainly nearly found someone at the back post. Yeah, very bizarre ball. I wasn't intending it for it to go to the back post. But DeCara certainly doing things on that left-hand side. Roof going to hold this up. Smith onto Wood. A lot of plays attacking, and Chris Wood should score it. Very, very good chance to score from. Should do much better. And that is a very good chance. He's got to score that, Chris Wood. Final change, Vieira will come on, Bridcut, who's booked, will come off, also getting a little bit tired as well. It's tempted to take Barrow off, but I think we've got to keep him on, given the fact that obviously Bridcut has been booked, so we'll make that my final change. Wood, going to look to pick out Roof with a final attack. Roof is running through, can he finish it off? Oh, just as I went to take the strike. Oh my days, what a challenge that is. I was tempted by a little sweaty chance if I could hold up the ball, but I didn't really think it was on. So I had to try and take the shot. Going for the finesse, it didn't work. And is that a free kick or offside? Don't know, but the ref's given something. DeCara has looked incredible on that left-hand side. Is it a little bit weird that I'm enjoying playing on the left-hand side? I don't know what you guys think of it, personally. In real life, I don't think it's great, but he's certainly doing a job. And I can't believe this. Ronaldo Vieira has gone and scored the substitute, bursting through. Brilliant quality from him, to be fair. I can't argue with that. That's fantastic stuff. And I can't believe that's happened to us. DeCara running again down the wing, brings it back inside, and just good hold-up play, introduces Vieira, and he just slots it past the goalkeeper 2-0. Fantastic stuff. It's been a great performance from us in the second half, or at least since the subs have been made anyway in the last 30 minutes. Sadly, it's gone down as an own goal. I don't know what they're thinking of there, but apparently that was an own goal. So this is the chance here for Vieira. I like his boots, by the way. And he's going to take the shot with his left foot. If they're giving that as an own goal, that is ridiculous. He's going on target. He's going on target and they've given it as an own goal. Well, I can't believe that. It should be a goal for Vieira, that one. That's really disappointing. Still, though, for me, he's put in a really good shift. I've only brought him on for 10 minutes and he's scored, so can't argue with that, really, can I? Fantastic performance all round from the team in that last 30 minutes. Incredible stuff. Really, really was. Very happy with a lot of the performances. Obviously, I think the first 60 minutes wasn't great. It was pretty average, especially that first half. But we've just done incredible stuff really in that last 30 minutes. I can't believe that that's happened. And in the end, we really just outplayed Blackburn. They couldn't handle us. I thought we did really well. Very happy with that. And we've got a new left mid as well. De Cara is going to try and play left mid as much as possible. Like I was saying before we scored with Vieira, let me know your thoughts on De Cara playing out wide. Like I was saying at the time, I'm not a huge fan of it in real life, but he seems to be playing well in games, so I can't really argue with his performance at the moment. He's doing very, very well, so we'll keep him in the side when we need him, obviously, at left mid. We can't play him all the time, obviously, but we'll keep bringing him on and giving him a chance in that position. So we're obviously transfer deadline day now. I can't see anything happening. We'll keep a little bit of money in case players complain about the contracts and that sort of thing. We don't have to spend it all, but obviously sometimes players complain about their wage and that sort of thing, so we'll keep some money back just in case that does happen. And I don't feel there's any real need to just bring in players for the sake of it, so we are just going to see out the rest of this transfer deadline day and then end the episode here, I think, because I've made the signs that I'm wanting to make. I'm very happy with them, and we'll make some more probably in the summer when we need to. Snodgrass coming back, Berahino coming into the side as well next season. Really excited stuff. Now we just need to get to the end of the season, get promoted, hopefully, and see how we do. Some big signings being made in the Premier League as well. Laporte moving to Leicester. As you can see, they're Arsenal interested in Neuer. So big things are happening. Whether that deal will go through, it doesn't seem like it. I've not seen that one go through just yet. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see with an hour left. I don't think it will happen. You never know. Anything can happen with transfer deadline day. Silva moves also to Atletico Madrid. So that is an interesting deal that has happened. And we move into 4th position. So actually very good stuff for us. I think there must have been one of the teams dropping points there or something like that. Also, Derby have played a game extra, so that's even better for us. But yeah, we are in a very good position. Still, 5 points behind Nottingham Forest, which isn't great. I did want to try and finish 3rd, really. Ideally, obviously 2nd, but realistically, we want to try and finish in the playoffs. But yes, that is everything for this episode. We've got the game against Huddersfield coming up now, so a very interesting match, that one. Hopefully have a good result in the next episode. Bailey Peacock Farrell saying thanks for playing him. He's our starting 11 keeper now, so he's 20 years old. He's looking really good. Silvestri also gets some game time as well, but it will be Bailey Peacock Farrell in goal most of the time. So that is everything for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 25 likes on this episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That will be absolutely fantastic. We'll sort out Eiling's contract in the next episode. That is what I was on about with the reasoning of keeping some money back to deal with those sort of situations. But that is everything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.